Hey everybody, how's it going? Got some books today. I actually picked up this much more, but I haven't read these, so I'm gonna go ahead and read them tonight or tomorrow and put the video up, another video up for today's pick. But this is what I picked. This is what I picked total. A lot of books this week, so just pretty fun. But I only read 4 of them. First one is going to be Earth 2 number 9, which I've really been enjoying this series a lot from DC. This issue actually roams around more on Jay, the Flash, and Khalid. Khalid's having a hard time, absorbing the powers, or getting used to the powers that he has, because Khalid says, every time he puts that helmet on, there's like another voice that's controlling him, like he's sharing his mind with somebody else. And then also you have Captain Autumn, who actually finds out who the Flash is, and they go to the parents' house, the mom's house, and tracks him down, and pretty much almost captures him till Khalid goes and rescues him, and Flash, Khalid, and the mom here, they start to take off, and then from nowhere, Khalid transports them to where they first started. I guess where Nabu, I hope I'm saying that right, took him the very first time when they all got their powers. And towards the end, the realm that they're in, they meet up with Wutan. I guess he is he wants to seek to control the power of all magic, which is this character here towards the end. So I wouldn't say it was one of the best issues yet, but it was okay. Something that's going around, that's focusing around Flash and Khalid. The next issue actually doesn't show what the next issue is gonna be, but yeah, it was an okay read for me. The next one is Son of Merlin. Now this is of course from Image and Top Cal, and the cool thing with the price is only $1. This is part 1 of part 5, so and this is more held in the future, so that's why I went ahead and picked it up. In this issue, Merlin, of course, goes to actually rescue Gwen, who he tied up with one of the spells because she always ran away, and I guess they played their games. But in the process, when he goes there to free her, this is Merlin now in the future, which is this character. There's a spell that was put on Gwen. I guess there's something behind the neck, like a spell or something, that triggered this round circle that got Merlin trapped. And while he's trapped, he can't really use his powers as much as he wanted to, or he can, to get out of it. And because Merlin is a very powerful magician. So what's her name? Morgana, she actually is the one that trapped him in that spell. It's just a simple little spell, and there's the marking on Gwen is this one right here behind her neck, right there, and that's what triggers it and traps Merlin in that circle. So Merlin tells her, I'm going to get out of here, and she needs to go find this person. So that's where, after Gwen lives, Morgana comes, and of course kills him. But in the process, after she kills him, there's a book right here which she was looking for, that she wants, and and if that book gets in her hand, she'll be able to control and have the magic and the powers that she needs. But the book disappears, and that book goes to his son, which is this guy right here. Um, in this moment, in this time, his son believes that his father is dead. His father doesn't exist, the real father, which is Merlin, not the one he grew up with. So Gwen is there to tell him, hey, you know what? We need to go. The book that came to you automatically, that popped up while you were this book right here, and he was having a shower, and the book just popped up from nowhere. That book is there for a reason, and he tried to throw the book at Gwen, and the book just came back to him. And Gwen is telling him, the book belongs to you. It's you. Your father, your real father, sent the book to you to tell for you to see and learn. And towards the end, you have Morgona's people at the doorsteps of the sun, and leads to issue number 2, which is this one right here. I don't know too much about Merlin. What I've just seen on King Arthur, the movies and all that stuff, but it was okay. It was a good story. It was a good first issue. It does want me to come back and pick up number 2, so I'm definitely gonna be back to pick up number 2. It's a 5-part series, so an Image has been pumping out great titles in the last 2 years, I would say. So I'm definitely back to pick this up. The next one is I Love Trouble, number 3. Now in this issue, the story roams around more on Felicia and Thomas, which is this guy right here. Thomas has brought Felicia to their headquarters where they are, and showing her around, telling her about the company, about who he is, about who they are, and why they need her. And pretty much they need her to do they're willing to pay her any amount of money that she needs, that she wants. They own various companies, and they want her to do jobs, which is pretty much being an assassin for them, killing them, doing things that they can't get to, and nobody else can get to, but she can get to, because with her unique powers. And towards the end, we find out that she is he is working for Mr. Elling, which is this guy right here. And this is the guy that wants her to come and work for her. So he sent Thomas to check her out, see what issues she has, what problems she has. Is there anything that she's leaving behind that's gonna come back and get her, like her boyfriend and stuff like that, and which Thomas is working on to get her out of the picture. So he's working on that to get the boyfriend out of the picture, and they'll pay her any kind of amount of money to get the job done, and she'll be, she doesn't have to worry about stealing and doing things illegally. So another great issue. I really liked it. I recommend it, and definitely be back for, of course, the next issue. Next one is the awesome all-new X-Men number 7. I picked up got the variant cover. In this issue, of course, you have Cyclops, who goes to the bank and asks for deposit safety, the safety box. And as he goes, he opens it up. He, of course, gets his red sunglasses, the red glasses right here, and like a wedding paper that he left. So he left the paper. So he went in the deposit grabbed his glasses, grabbed the paper that was in there, money and whatever he needs. And as he was going out, of course, Wolverine popped up. One of the security ladies went and said, hey, you know, the Cyclops, the older Cyclops, well, Cyclops is in there. And of course, the security pulls a gun on him. But Wolverine's there to, of course, getting out of the trouble. So as Wolverine gets him out of the trouble, as they get out, it's actually Mystique, the Raven, who transforms back to her form and shows Cyclops who she is. So pretty much what Mystique does is tells Cyclops that she has always been, you know, a big fan of him. That she has always, you know, because of, you know, he has so much power, people are scared to approach him or stop him. You know, that because of him, she's free to work. She's free to walk around in a beautiful blue color skin that she has and be free. And it's all happening because of Cyclops. You know, mutants and people respect him, who he is, and what he did, and what sacrifices he had to make. You know, and that Mystique was telling Cyclops that that she was very sad that Professor X was dead, and that, you know, she didn't get a chance to say goodbye, and she looked up to him, and he was the only one that actually, you know, cared for her and looked out for her. And she said that in order for Cyclops to stop this, he needs to go back to the school, take control of it, stop the school, go find the old Cyclops and stop him, and go back to where he came from and start fresh. And Cyclops, as of now, is just calling Beast like son of a bitch. You know, that's what he is. You know, he lied to us. I don't know why he brought us here. So Wolverine comes as Mystique walks away and changes forms. Wolverine walks up, takes him back to the school, and Wolverine tells Storm, you know what, we're even now. You know, I don't like Wolverine doesn't want to be a babysitter for Cyclops. You know, and tells, you know, Storm that, you know, you're in charge. We're even now. I don't want to do anything with it. He just walks away, and then Cyclops walks to Jean Grey and gives her the wedding invitation here, and then Cyclops gives her that and just walks away, and then you see Jean Grey like in tears right here. So it was a really good issue. And then I turned the page to see that next issue is the bloody Avengers. Avengers is going to be in everything. Ugh. But anyway, and then of course it shows the Age of Ultron here. The previews in the back. So I'm excited for the Age of Ultron, which I'm definitely going to pick up. And then the next cover of X-Men is going to be Avengers and X-Men. So another great issue. I really enjoyed it. Loving the new X-Men. I can't wait for Uncanny X-Men next week to start. So it's going to be really interesting. See what direction that comic book, that title takes. And of course, the true flagship of Marvel. Yeah, and one thing I noticed in the all-new X-Men, this guy right here looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters. When I first saw him in the last issue, I was like, oh my god, he looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. I'll be back for the second video later on this week. Take care, guys.